Hey, what is it going, guys? Today, we're going to look into the Green Jacket Tactiles by KNC Keys. This is going to be a new series that focuses on my impressions and insights regarding keyboard switches that is going to be featured. So, let's get started. This is the Green Jacket Tactiles by KNC Keys. I bought it from Zion Studios PH for 320 pesos per 10 pieces. I have it mounted with my Aurora AK68R2 by Wuche Studios. Looking over with its specifications, this is housed with an HPE top and a nylon bottom. Its stem is measured at 13.9mm with the material being palm. It uses a two-stage spring measured at 23mm with an actuation force of 55 grams and it bottoms out at 63.5 grams. Let's look over with the sound test. So, what do you think? I didn't want to have any PE foam, plate foam, or tape mod with the board to keep things at neutral and let the switch be the highlight of the sound test. Let's go first with the things on what I really like with these switches. First is the stock performance. You barely hear the difference between lube and stock performance of these switches. Additionally, I'd say that they are pretty smooth out of the box for tactiles, that being it is a polished palm in the first place. Moving over with the springs, these long boy springs are really something as it was very snappy, being a two-stage and measured really long. It has that right amount of weight into it, but it doesn't really feel like a 63.5 grams for me, but rather more of a 58 grams perhaps. Going back between the stock and lube sound test, like I said, the difference is not quite big, but my decision with lubing this has something to do with the sound profile. I wanted to have a deeper clacks then, so respectively I used Zion lubes and 105 GPL for the stem and springs. Moving over with its limitations, I strongly wouldn't recommend these switches if you're much into gaming. The strong, sharp tactility and heavy spring makes it not suited for the situation at all. I was able to try it eventually, but at the end, my hands got tired about 45 minutes into a session. So that kind of speaks for how it is not really ideal for long game sessions if you're into that kind of situation. Though it has a lesser total travel distance measured at 3.1mm, it was really the ductility and spring that were hindering me to use it as gaming switches. How does it stand with other tactile switches? With regard to the ductility, it is definitely sharper compared with the likes of Kazoo U40s or Kinetic Lab Salmon, as those lean more on the rounded ductility. This force was one of the many reasons why I initially liked the Green Jackets on the get-go. Originally, the Kinetic Lab Salmon was supposedly going to be my switches for the AK68, but I eventually found myself fell in love with the Green Jackets moreover based on the sound and feel. These switches overall just feel smoother, cleaner, and brighter. The idea that these switches doesn't require you to lube or even film at all really puts it out there that this can be considered as an option for endgame switches. It's up to you now if you plan to get these switches in consideration for the price. So if you are on the lookout for your endgame switches that has a sharp tactility, has a long spring and stem, which makes it very snappy and responsive, and third, if you want to get that deeper, clackier sound profile, then perhaps the Green Jackets may be the one for you. Anyway guys, that's pretty much about for this video and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.